everyone! Welcome to my channel. I'm Alexa. Today we're making blondies. I measured out all my ingredients and I recommend that you do so too. You can find a full list of ingredients and measurements in the link in the description. Remember to watch the video first so you can be prepared.
To start, I'm going to make my browned butter. To do this, I'm putting my butter into a saucepan over medium-low heat. Cut your butter into small pieces as uniform as possible, but don't worry about them being perfect. As you can see, my pieces are all different shapes. This will just help them melt quicker. I'm going to let it sit here until it melts. You can see when I stir that it is still clear underneath the foamy top part. After my butter melts, I'm going to stir it a little with my rubber spatula and make sure it doesn't burn. I'm going to do this periodically until the butter actually becomes brown. Don't let it get too dark though, because we don't want it to taste burnt. Next, I'm going to put my flour into my sifter. I'm sifting into the bowl of my stand mixer. This is to make sure there are no clumps. If you don't have a sifter, you can use a wire whisk or a fork. When you're sifting, you can push the ingredients through using a rubber spatula or a spoon, or you can tap the sides of it with your hands. Now that my ingredients have all fallen through, I'm going to tap the sides of my sifter so I can make sure that no ingredients are stuck to its stand. If your sifter doesn't have a stand, you don't need to do this step. Now I'm going to put my brown sugar into my browned butter. I'm going to stir this using my rubber spatula until it's fully combined. Next, I'm going to put this into my stand mixer. I'm also going to add in my eggs. Before I add them in, I'm going to scramble them with a fork, which should help them combine better with my other ingredients. I'm going to add in my vanilla extract as well. I'm going to mix this until my ingredients are fully combined. Some of my dry ingredients are climbing the sides of my bowl, so I'm going to scrape it down using my rubber spatula. Some of my ingredients still aren't combining well, so I'm going to scrape down my bowl again. My batter looks combined, so I'm going to add in my chocolate chips. I'm going to mix this until they're evenly spread out throughout the mixture. My batter looks great, so let's move on to the next step. Next, I'm going to put my batter into my baking pan. I'm guiding it into it using my rubber spatula. I'm going to smooth it into an even layer using my rubber spatula. Then I'm going to put it into the oven. My oven's preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. My blondie took 30 minutes to bake. I'd recommend checking it at 20 minutes and then setting timers for a few minutes after if it isn't done yet. When it's done, it should look crispy on the top and the edges should be golden brown. It may have even cracked a little. It should feel firm if you touch it, not soft. Put it onto a cooling rack so it can cool. And my blondies are done and looking delicious. Please let me know what you thought of the video in the comments and how the recipe went for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can see when new videos are added. Thank you and enjoy!